people, make sure that you go ahead and check out the Beeline Entertainment Stuff and Things shop. We got all merchandise that you're looking for. Everything to promote the show. That's right, from hats to glasses to cups to sweatshirts to t-shirts, you name it. Boys, girls, babies, whoever wants to show off that they love watching the Beeline Entertainment LLC. We can't wait to see you in your brand new gear. Come on and check it out today. Let's go! It is a Wednesday, baby. Listen, I feel great, yo. If I see this stupid little Wi-Fi signal pop up on my shit right now, yo, y'all don't even know the day I've had where I've been fighting equipment. I've been fighting equipment for a couple months now. But, yo, we doing big things, yo. We really getting stuff together over here. Listen, this is the Beeline Entertainment LLC. What is that? That is the network where we host a variety of content, including professional wrestling. I'm saying sports entertainment. Who am I, Vince McMahon? That's what we talk, professional wrestling. We talk entertainment. We talk about a lot of stuff over there on Tuesday nights on the Beeline Web Show. And yo, if you want to see what we doing, you can go ahead and head on over to YouTube. Make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe to the channel over there. Hit that little bell button for notifications. But you can also go back to the Beeline Entertainment LLC, baby. That's the B-Line Entertainment LLC.com. The website is back up and running. We got some stuff worked out. We got to, do a little revamping. We have some new services that we're offering, including event planning. Woo! Me and the wife, we've been working hard, man. We trying to, if you got like a little, party you trying to throw together, we did one for my cousin, and it worked out really well. And we want to get into it. We're enjoying that business. So the Beeline Entertainment, we expanding, baby. We doing big things. I talked about last night how I ain't leaving no more. There's no more seasons. There's none of that, bro. I'm just going straight through, giving you guys content like you deserve. Y'all deserve this content. So I'm gonna feed it to you because my name is Brian V and I'm the host around here. And it's Wednesday. It's Wrestletalk Wednesday, baby. We weren't here last week, but we are definitely here this week. I don't know if I'm by myself. I don't know if the STR Nation gonna be in the building with me, but I'll tell you what, I am definitely gonna talk that wrestling because there's wrestling to talk. You want to hear about it? Let's go! We are STR. Power Fusion Core, whatever the hell they call it, Fallout 3.
Yeah, right. She is finally becoming a better wrestler, and people are not giving her that. She's had some phenomenal matches.
Yeah, let's go.
Because, seriously,
You should have got Jade's wig. That probably would have helped out.
Don't do that.
Yeah, at least Booker probably should have gone over that year, and Booker should have had a WrestleMania moment.
I was trying to give a trick question, but I said two, but it was two winners, and it was Maven and Nydia. Yeah, that's far there, Beck.
But you know what? You can't trust Beckford.
Beckford. It's time for Straight Through the Ropes Wrestletalk, baby. Ring that bell. Ring-a-lang-a-lang, ring that bell, baby. Yo, I'm excited tonight, guys. Check it out, yo. STR is back in the building, and you ain't ready for it because, we got a lot of wrestling to talk about. We ain't even talked about Money in the Bank and everything that's been going on, unless you've been following us on TikTok, because me and STR Slim, we've been making TikToks, baby. I don't even care if it's going away anymore. Fuck it, let it go. But, yo, listen, we got to get straight to the business, yo. We don't got no schedule, no routine. We coming back on tonight, and we just talking. And then next week, we'll get back to the regular and stuff like that or whatever. But before we continue, I got somebody tagging them in because we about to talk some shit on here tonight. My man, STR Slim in the building. What up, Slim?
What's up, big dog? What's up, man?
Bro, I got fucking energy. I don't know what I ate today, but yo, listen, this is big pump. You know what it is? I had one of them days, bro, where I be seeing you making the Power Rangers content. I felt like somebody was playing that fucking flute all day, yo, because if it could go wrong, it went wrong today. If it could go wrong, it went wrong today, bro. You know the days. Man. But I'm glad to be here, bro. We missed last week. I'm super excited to be back in the building. What's up, man? How's everything going?
Doing good, man. Happy belated Father's Day to you. Celebrated my first one this past weekend. Very special
Congrats.
with my
Yes, sir.
family and my little one.
Yeah.
It's something different. It's something different. I don't know well, I know my parents still around. I don't know about anybody else's, but it's something different when your pops call you and tell you he's proud of the father that you are,
It's
and
awesome, man.
that hits deep. And then when mom comes back around and says that she's proud of who you are and everything you've accomplished and the man that you are, it no matter what it is, man, those are the praise and the accolades that mean more to me than anything. I could become a millionaire, I could go to WrestleMania, but knowing I have the love and approval of my parents and they know that they love their granddaughter means everything to me.
That's super awesome, bro. And congratulations, Slim. Yeah, man. Welcome to the Daddy Club. It is awesome. Like you said, there's nothing more fulfilling than, you think you getting everything when you going to do all this stuff. You hear about celebrities talk about it too, man. And I know people say money don't buy happiness, but shit, it's close. But at the same time, it's like, it's just, just knowing you got them people by your side and you mean the world to them. No matter what happens, no matter your good days, your bad days, you mean the world to them. And your family, a lot of times, some people don't even have it, but they're always there to remind you a lot of times. So that's awesome. Congrats, bro. But listen, man, we didn't come on and talk with STR last week, so we definitely got a lot to talk about this week. It's gonna be definitely like a free talk. Hopefully, we see Brandon pop up in here as well. I don't know if Lay's gonna pop up. Lay been missing in action a little bit lately, but we love it. We miss her. Hopefully, she'll when she's ready to jump back in, she'll be back on with us. Man, let's just kind of jump right into it, bro. We haven't been on since Money in the Bank. Last show we did, we were talking about like who we thought was going to win Money in the Bank, and of course, we saw Naomi hold the women's, and then of course we saw what's his name, Seth Rollins. Man, how did you feel about those two outcomes?
Naomi's I was really happy about, especially for the work she has put in up until this point, changing her character, going all the way in. And my thing was, ever since I saw Naomi's always been a babyface. When she was with Cameron and they became the Funkadactyls, and then when she broke away, and because you really can't do her glow gimmick and she'd be a bad person. That's more for like positivity and little kids. So I was happy about that. The men's, I'm not really surprised, but I ain't gonna lie. I really thought they were gonna give it to LA. I really thought that the third year would have been a charm for him because I felt like you could have put Seth in the title picture without getting him the briefcase with everything. But
I agree.
I mean, if this rumor that I read, I'm taking it with a grain of salt. If the rumor I read is true, then apparently when this draft happens, they want to trade LA Knight for Gunther because I guess the plan might be for Seth to actually cash in on a WWE championship instead of the World Championship, which I wouldn't be mad at because we haven't seen Seth hold the main title since his days with the Authority. And I'm sorry, I know he's a Universal Champion, but we really don't care about the Universal title. It really was just a fixture in time. Doesn't even exist.
Like a placeholder and shit. Yo, listen, we got somebody else coming through the ropes. I just said, hope we got B coming in here and B here. My man from the Brandon Janu show. Hope you watch him because he's the hardest worker in the room, killing it. Check out his episodes. But my man Brandon Janu, what up, B? The honorary host in the building, baby. What up, John?
What's up, John, man?
What's up, man?
Good, man. Definitely feels good to get back on this week, man. I got hey, listen, let me do a quick announcement with you guys both in here. Listen, it's just me just bragging and boasting, but I ain't taking no more breaks, yo. There's no more breaks from the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Well, we going full throttle. If I need to take a day off, I'll take a day off. But as far as staging breaks and saying all this, it don't never stop. We won't stop. Diddy and shit. Can't say that no more.
Oh God.
Hey, don't say that shit no more. Nah.
And we won't stop. And we remember that shit. We won't stop, motherfucker. Well, you better stop, motherfucker. You stop now. Yo, but
all right.
yeah, we stopping all right,
gonna
bro.
stop all right.
But yeah, we're not taking breaks. Yo, I was going to take a break in July when I have my baby. My baby boy gonna be born. I'm gonna be holding him like this and just doing the show. I ain't fucking around no more, bro. 5 years we celebrated last night on the Beeline Web Show. I noticed it while I was on the show that it was exactly 5 years last night, and I'm not stopping, bro. I'm going forever. But B man, we was just talking about like we haven't been back on since we were talking about Money in the Bank and then the outcomes of that. Slim gave his opinion about who won. I'm curious about yours. How'd you feel about the winners?
I thought the women's one was a hard one, but any one of them could have won, and we would have made sense. It would have been like, yeah, we could, yeah, I can see why you gave it to Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I can see why you gave it to Stephanie, Julia, Rox. Like you could have. The right winner was Naomi, though. Let's get that out the damn way. Like, that was the right goddamn winner. That was now. I don't know how you do the cash in. I'm trying to figure that shit out. Like, do you let Jay win Queen of the Ring just for her to beat Tiffany to get screwed over by Naomi? Is that the plan? You can't do that twice at SummerSlam, right? You can't like do 2 times at SummerSlam. Like that don't make sense.
I mean,
you can make the same. You can make the same argument if Sammy wins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like if Sammy, I don't even think Seth's cashing in on Sammy though. That's the crazy.
No, I don't think so either. You know what I don't understand? While we're on the topic of Sami Zayn, and we're gonna keep talking about Money in the Bank. You know what I'm fucking crazy? How the hell did they miss the opportunity to run a fucking heel Sammy versus Jey Uso rivalry, bro? I really don't understand how they missed that opportunity, bro. But we're gonna get to that in a minute. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But yeah, B, I agree with you. I think Naomi,
Yeah, I think the men's Money in the Bank Seth won. I'm not too bent out of shape about it. I mean, I get it. The question really does just become, what the fuck do you do with LA Knight? Because you can't keep doing this shit. You put him down, and now he's in a rivalry with Seth Rollins. So clearly,
and who cares?
Him as a main event caliber star is just, what the fuck is the point? I don't understand the decision of giving Seth the briefcase over LA Knight. Is this the plan that LA Knight's gonna take the briefcase from Seth, and that's how you get Roman back? I don't fucking understand the decision of that.
Yeah, I don't either, man. I mean, it's a good topic. I know when we were doing our predictions for Money in the Bank, I really, listen, I'm sorry to say it. I was a LA Knight preacher, man, for a minute, especially when I heard him, when it was that whole him and Bray Wyatt shit. And I heard his tell me, like, I know he was out and, he did, his, stuff in TNA, what was Eli Drake and all that stuff.
Eli Drake.
He was good, man. He's always had a voice, and he's decent in the ring. He isn't like incredible, but he's good. But it's like when they put him up against Roman and that whole shit. Now, I mean, right before that, LA Knight was white hot, just like CM Punk said, white fire hot, yo. And then after that, his momentum, it slowed down. It didn't go all the way out, but it definitely slowed down. To be honest with you, here's some crazy shit. You want to hear some really crazy shit? One of the reasons I think LA Knight's momentum didn't fully stop after that happened is because of his music. I feel like that pop that happens when that song comes on, it kind of like cues everybody to jump up. And then he goes right into the stick, let me talk to you. And then he talks to people, and it keeps them interesting. But his song saved his ass. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like, not in a bad way, LA is in that same spot that Christian was in the mid 2000s. Like we don't know how to necessarily get you out the shadow of Edge, but we know that you can be a heavyweight caliber talent. And it wasn't like, and people that don't know, like, Christian was a glorified mid-carder and tag teamer for a long time. And then, to go from a tantrum gimmick to the peeps, to all that, to like winning world, to like his rivalry with Randy Orton was on par for the mid 2000s. Probably held SmackDown down during that time. So I mean,
I've never seen 2 rivalries at the same time that killed both shit. Like CM Punk is seen on Raw, and then that went on SmackDown. That shit, on SmackDown, was fucking incredible. Yeah,
that was a good ass rivalry. It is slept on too.
So I mean, my thing is like, you gotta, at this point, I think you gotta get him some fresh water. I think you trade him to Raw when it's the draft time, and like LA Knight could go on Raw and still be a star. And I think that putting him on the longer program is going to be better for him. Because I mean, like, they have to see something in him. There has to be like some type of thing where it'd be like, okay, we can give him the ball at some point. Because I mean, you just gave it to Jey Uso, and nothing against Jey Uso, but I mean, you just sacrificed this whole world title run for you see my screen name, effing Goldberg. Like
we gonna get to it. We gonna get to Goldberg. Yeah, I want to knock all this stuff out the way.
Bad knees Goldberg.
Bad knees,
no
bad
neck,
everything.
No neck having ass Goldberg.
He's literally like a grandpa walking to the ring. And listen, it's Goldberg, but he looked like a grandpa. Nigga, you think we really feeling that shit? Like, I mean,
ain't Goldberg, that's Oldberg. They ain't no fucking
old.
Motherfucker old as shit. Old than a motherfucker.
That
Oldberg.
works too well. Oldberg. But yeah, but that Money in the Bank, like, you know, one thing I was pissed off about
since the 90s. The fuck?
Oh, man, he's going in. You be going in. Yo, the thing about Money in the Bank, bro, it was like it was an okay pay-per-view. I'm also noticing, you know, let's jump on this topic real quick. Segue in a little bit. I think Naomi was a good pick. Seth is I think that was the wrong pick. I think Seth has enough going on. I'm sick and tired of it. I just said it. I did a whole TikTok about it when fucking Randy Orton won the King of the Ring match over Carmelo Hayes, Aleister Black, as well as fucking LA Knight. I don't understand it. I don't give a fuck what they say. Oh, that sets this up. That sets that up. Everything sets something up. But why can't we get some transition? Randy Orton can have his own match the same way Seth Rollins can get into the title picture, just like you said, Slim. You don't need, nobody's getting built. Nobody's getting built anymore. They have fucking 14 pay-per-views in a month now, literally, consistently. So they're just trying to build numbers. Just that's why Goldberg here, because they need to sell that fucking Saturday Night Main Event. I get it because they're not doing house shows anymore, but at the same time, it's like, damn, we don't have the ability to build because they're constantly trying to put on fucking, 5-star classics with people who are already established, man. We can't get there, bro. It's getting hard.
I agree with what you said, and it's also like you'll push a talent for 2 weeks and then he won't have a match for 3 weeks. Like,
exactly.
Like, example, what the fuck are we doing with Carmelo Hayes? He had a 7-match series. He had a 7-match series against Andrade, which was fire. Reminded me of that TV title run between Chris Benoit and Booker T. Mm-hmm. And then he had like 2 good matches against Aleister Black, which were fire for those counteracting styles. And now not doing anything. You can't give him the Miz rub anymore because Miz is hosting Gladiators right now, taping that shit. And then you gave him the most throwaway victory ever with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. That literally means nothing, and everybody that's won it horribly has left the company except for Jey Uso or been fired.
That's true too. Rusev
but I agree with you. It's like
I don't know who you want.
I agree with you. It's like we have all this young talent, but we don't push it. And my thing is like, we're doing that, then what's the point of NXT or Evolve if we're not pushing young talent?
Yeah, listen, that's why NXT is over there killing it. And I mean, when I say killing it, I mean really the women's division, because I know Brandon has said this multiple times in this show, but the men's division really ain't doing shit, bro. Like, I mean,
they had one men's match last night. That was it. That was the only time they actually had men in the fucking ring. That's like the only fucking time. It's like,
they know the girls is killing it, bro. They know the girls is killing it. There ain't nothing, you can't hide the shit. And and like you said, you got Evolve. Evolve is basically what NXT used to be because it's developmental at this point. But now they're making that. They got belts and shit all over there. It's like I said a long time ago, there's no point in people moving up anymore. You might as well just make these motherfuckers their own, federations or whatever. But at the same time, man, good.
My bad. I mean, perfect example. You talking about not moving up. Wesley been in NXT for almost 4 years.
That's right. Forgot about him.
I mean, guaranteed. He had that back injury, which took away 1.5 years. I'm not saying that wasn't a factor, but like that's a big question. When Wesley reaches his peak in NXT, because I mean, I ain't tell you funny. I feel like once he gets this faction over, it's a wrap. He outside of him going into the NXT title picture, which I don't see. Like, you put him on the main roster, he's in the same spot as Cedric Alexander. He's in catering to do high spots and random jumpings backstage. That's it.
Yo, do either one of you guys have an idea? You know, I've been thinking about this. I've been doing these like positivity shits in the morning, like where I'm just trying to like I'm just instantly waking up trying to be more positive about shit, like just looking at the positive outlooks and stuff. I know we get on here and we talk a lot of shit, and honestly, we make some pretty good points, yo. I think so, and other people think so too. But do you guys know, like, what would you guys like? Just one thing that you do different if you were like, you know, like we're talking right now with Carmelo Hayes, with these guys who are not, who we know that they're extreme, we know that they can get built in a good way if they just had the right opportunity. What would you do? Like, what would you do with Carmelo Hayes right now? What would you do with even the returning Aleister Black in them? Like, these motherfuckers came back and they made a big deal, and they're putting them in matches, but they're not really doing shit. I was like, what the fuck is Rusev doing, fighting Tozawa and even Sheamus? Like, you brought these dudes back for
matches.
what, bro?
They were trying to give them some squash matches before they move up, but yeah.
I mean, with Carmelo, he is perfect for the mid card, but you're not going to put him nowhere near Jacob Fatu because he's going to get destroyed, and his star power is not equal to Jacob Fatu. Now, Priest, based on his previous runs, has the star power to fight a Jacob Fatu. But if it was me, I would do something like give Carmelo like a serious storyline, a serious rival, like match him up with somebody that he can go with, or make him the black version of Shawn Michaels, the cocky short worker who has to outwork everybody, bigger opponents, all that stuff. And I mean, low key, not trying to be mean, if they keeping him as a heel, I wouldn't mind Trick and Melo getting back together. That might help them both on the main roster.
Listen, that sounds like a good ass idea. That idea was perfect right there. They both need it because they not doing it. Yo, it ain't nothing sounding better than that shit we was talking about with Trick Williams and putting. You saw fucking Austin Theory. You saw fucking damn New Day. You saw New Day over there.
Pitman Woods.
Oh,
yeah, Pitman Woods. Woods.
Silky Johnson.
Motherfucker Austin Creed. I was gonna call him Creed. I was gonna call him everything but his name and shit.
Pimp name Slickback.
He was decked out, and he looked at Bailey. And I was like, "Bro, you better."
You about to put Bailey on the corner
there. Too big.
Yeah.
Leave it on the wall.
Pimp Man Johnny.
It's only two things bitches talk to me about: where's my money and how fast I'm getting to me.
Right. I'm not here all night.
Holy shit!
But I'm saying that would be a good ass team right there, yo. If you ain't gonna put him in the pimp suit, then put his ass back with Melo, bro. They ain't doing nothing on the main roster. Come on, yo.
Yeah, I mean, for any of these dudes, I'm to the point now where it's just like, Aleister Black, we need a little bit more time to see what he really is now in the main roster. For Carmelo, he just like LA Knight. Throw his ass on Raw and let's see what happens.
No.
Like, because Raw needs kind of like that mid card.
They need everything, in my opinion.
Why the fuck is AJ Styles fight dominate?
Need a better tag division.
They need everything. Raw was like killing it for a while. Remember, we were like Raw. It was like nobody even wanted to see SmackDown.
I said that. I said that, but last night I said literally SmackDown for the next 3 weeks is gonna be the best show. Because you got literally all the storylines on fucking SmackDown right now.
They're only storylines. Everything else
are true. LA Knight, Seth Rollins, CM Punk is gonna be on SmackDown a lot these next couple of weeks.
That's right.
About to kill. You got Sammy and Randy Orton tomorrow, like third Friday. Like it's pretty much set in stone. Like it's like Friday Night SmackDown about to kill for the next 3 weeks.
But don't this remind you of like that era when Edge was World Heavyweight Champion and like Friday Night SmackDown was must-see TV, and that's actually on par with competing with Raw.
Bro, I wasn't feeling in that time period, like I wasn't feeling like the roster at that time, yo, where they was pushing fucking Rey Mysterio hard, and I just wasn't. JBL was still there, even though JBL was a good ass heel. I wasn't feeling a lot of shit around that time, but I mean, not for nothing.
Calling himself Lucha Hunter now is crazy.
Yeah,
I've always been a SmackDown dude. I don't know what it is. I've always been a SmackDown guy.
I've been Raw, man. I fuck with Raw, yo.
I think because the entertainment value, but I think I've always been a SmackDown guy. When they had Kurt Angle,
like
why Edge, Rhino.
For me,
Los Guerreros. Like, bro, I was just like, yeah, this Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar.
I ain't gonna lie, like
Big Show. Like, I was like, oh yeah, Rey Mysterio, man, fuck yeah. Cruiserweight division on SmackDown too. Oh man,
yeah,
fuck
hell
that.
yeah.
I ain't never miss a SmackDown. I would never miss a SmackDown. Fuck that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, like back in the day, we ain't always have cable, so the only way I was able to catch Raw was the highlights on SmackDown. You know, seeing what happened on that previous Monday. But like for me, I loved Raw, but I think it was like once we got SmackDown, it was like its own thing. Like for me, the highlight of SmackDown, besides Edge being World Heavyweight Champion, was that rivalry between Undertaker and Batista. That thing set a precedent for me.
Yeah,
like honestly.
Yeah.
Like, and for me, it's like you don't really see two big men that can work like that. I have yet to see it to this day. Like outside of Obafemi, like the last good big man match I saw was Josh Briggs versus Dijak versus Oba. Like, and that was like three big athletes.
Look who it is. It's Misha Lay. It's Miss Misha Lay. You know who that is. What up, Lay? Bring your ass up on. You know, I know you got that link. You better be glad I'm helping mom. Oh, she's helping the mom. She's helping moms. You gotta help moms. Mom, because what is that name? Oh, you want to start a riot over there, mom's house.
She getting that wig ready to start looking like Becky to support her against Bailey.
Becky and Bailey. Yo, before we get to Becky and Bailey, B, I liked what you like. I noticed when you when I said before they're having a pay-per-view every 14 minutes, yo. How you feeling about it? Are you excited? Like, yo, it's a pay-per-view. Yeah, I can't wait. Get the chips and shit.
Fuck no. I hate this shit, actually. Because you don't give storylines time to breathe. It's like you gotta jump into another storyline in the next week, and the next week, and then the next week, and then the next week.
That's what it is.
And that's why it's all getting all together now. It's like you had Penta come out there, and I like the fact that Penta's being ejected into the Seth Rollins storyline. That's great. But outside of him being fucking targeted, what the fuck does he have to do with Seth Rollins? Like just like, what does he have to do with him? Like, it doesn't make any sense. LA Knight is great, but LA Knight's not even on fucking Raw. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's like, what are we doing? Like, it just a lot of this shit makes no sense. It takes time to grow storylines, and you forcing shit down our throats every fucking week. It just don't make fucking sense.
Right?
It's just you're just throwing storylines together.
Yeah,
and it's fucking pissing me off. Now you got Cody Rhodes going to Raw next week,
bro. Yo, listen. There's,
I'm like, I get the fact that you're trying to like build this suspense of it's going to be like a any man could get to the finals. It could be a Raw versus Raw match. It could be a SmackDown versus SmackDown final. It could be Raw versus SmackDown. We don't know, bro. Just give me the two fucking finalists from SmackDown to fight each other, and the two fucking Raw people to fight each other at Night of Champions. And whoever wins, the bitches, good fucking luck. Meet you in the finals. Why we gotta do all this extra shit?
Yo, but B, this is the thing though, man. This is one of the conversations that we've been having. The thing is, they treating this shit like it's a fighting tournament, bro. It's not, and that's what I keep saying. Like you just said, bro. There's no development. There's no ability to grow.
They're doing it because they don't have to tell story. That's what the fuck they're doing.
You still have to tell a story though. That's the thing. I mean, you may not technically have to tell one, but the thing is, okay, you got a fucking tournament. But at the end of the day, how invested can you be in Seth Rollins' faction when he's running around here with the fucking Terminator and fucking and King Kong Bundy and shit? And it's like, there's no point in me caring about that faction.
But yeah, King Kong. I was
saying Bam Bigelow. Yeah.
I was saying Bam Bigelow.
Hawaiian Big Bam Bigelow and shit.
You know, he got the same build as Hugh.
Bret Hart, you gotta sponsor this episode because Slim said fuck Goldberg, and we all gonna say it at some point tonight. But Bret Hart, we coming for you. I think fuck that. We coming for you, Bret. We need you at the cookout. It's July, baby.
Come on, man.
All right, fuck it. Let's go. All right, yo. But yeah, I mean, it's just I need the investment. I want storylines to build. You know, they was all excited. I saw a story saying that the Undertaker now is supposed to be jumping on creative. Listen, that's all cool, but if you're going to be in the room just fucking knocking everything and saying, "Oh no, it's not like the old days, son," I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care if it's not the old days. Just give us story, bruh. We know we have good talent, but give us invested story that can fucking transition. Like we saw one of the greatest. I say this shit every time I want to show you. We saw one of the greatest storylines ever in the Bloodline fucking dynasty, and then it broke apart, and now we're getting bits and pieces of it here and there. And to be honest, you can keep it. I don't give a fuck about Solo and Jacob. I don't give a fuck about Seth Rollins and Roman. I don't give a fuck about Cody and fucking Randy. I don't. I'm ready to see some new shit, whether it be the women or the men. You have enough. I'm ready to see a new fucking dark character. Fuck the Wyatt Six. There's no feeling. There's no feeling with them niggas, yo. I'm ready to see a dark. I want to see Undertaker 2.0. Let the Undertaker come down and fucking turn into a baby and then grow into another person again real fast. I want to see some shit. Can we get wrestling back, bruh? For real. Instead of Goldberg, fuck Goldberg. Yo, Goldberg bring us all that down. Gophers and shit. Motherfuckers almost slipped. You said something about my family 60 years ago. Fuck you. Old ass nigga.
It's such a throwaway match. It's such a throwaway match, man.
Oh my god.
Tell you, bro.
It's such a throwaway match. Like
Jey
nobody
Uso lost the belt so that we can get Gunther versus Goldberg. Was Jey Uso losing the title besides Rikishi? Can we all agree that was the right call? I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I feel like that was right. How y'all feel?
It was the right call. I mean,
that was the right shit to me.
I know people are getting their feelings, but it's just like, was he walking into SummerSlam with the belt?
Come on,
probably.
Be serious.
He's
yeah,
fucking drop it to Gunther. He was gonna drop it to Gunther. I don't
be
know
serious.
My question really does become like, what the fuck do you do with Gunther? Because if Cody wins the King of the Ring, then what the fuck does Gunther do at SummerSlam?
He has no story. You're absolutely right.
You can't build it. It's only 3 weeks after the fucking Goldberg match. Like, you got to start building that shit this fucking week.
You right.
Two things. Number one, people want to complain about Jey Uso, but you sacrifice his title run for a dude who literally has 6 moves. Literally has 6 moves.
He has 6 moves?
I'm talking about Goldberg. Shit, he probably don't even got that no more.
6 moves.
His move is, listen, his move is walk, sit, stand.
But that's all.
But
I saw a post and somebody brought this up. Somebody said that the E doesn't know how to book Gunther outside of being a champion.
It's true.
Because like Charlotte Flair of his career, he's been a champion.
Just like Charlotte Flair. Who said it? Who said it? Just like Charlotte Flair. Who said it? Just like Becky Lynch.
Booked without a title.
Who said it?
Definitely Becky Lynch. Holy
bro,
shit.
Listen,
they don't know how to book
hey,
Becky.
Slim, I'm telling you right now, I don't know about that, bro. Charlotte Flair cannot be booked with besides a champion. She has to be. She's proven it. Well, that's one thing Becky said that was legitimately true.
Well, I don't know.
When her and Becky had that thing at, was it Survivor Series? That wasn't for the title. Anything and like any match she had with Sasha was rarely for the title. If it was for a major PLE. I mean, anything she's done right now, she hasn't been in the title picture.
Yeah, I mean, she hasn't really had a picture though. Charlotte ain't been doing shit.
I mean, I feel like the main focus has been Alexa and Jade and Naomi right now, which honestly it should.
Alexa ain't doing shit either. I mean,
Charlotte did her job. She got Tiffany more over after WrestleMania, and then now it's like we don't know. It's like a lot of people we don't know what to do with because not trying to be funny. You're not going to thrust her back into the title picture. Mm-hmm. I mean, my thing is, I think Charlotte would benefit from a draft too. Put her ass on Raw. I wouldn't mind seeing Charlotte versus EO or switching it up.
I already told y'all what should happen with Charlotte and them, and I guess it looks like they kind of talking about it, but they're kind of investing in. But now you got Bayley versus Becky. I already said it. Charlotte, Becky, and Bayley. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks, yo. they're floundering in the crowd right now because they're the vets that we've seen for the last 15 years, and we ain't trying to see them no more. I'm sorry, unless you're going to put them together and have them going after the new talent. They're not interesting anymore. There's nothing they can do on their own, bro. Bailey talking about, oh, I'm still, you haven't seen the best. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. There's nothing that you could do. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be Jonathan Coachman and shit, but I'm just saying, like, let's keep it real, bro. The only thing Bailey can really do that would get everybody super interested is put that fucking ponytail back in her hair and come out with them fucking inflatable buddies flying around. If you're not doing that, who gives a fuck about Bailey winning something? I don't care about her fighting Becky, even though it's going to be interesting because it's the 4 horsewomen. But that's all we got. That's all we got, bro. Just saying. I'm not trying to be me. I'm just saying. Same thing with Jey Uso, man. Like Jey Uso might have dropped the title 54 days, whatever, 52 days, whatever. At the same time, we love Jey Uso because of the energy he brings and all and the funness that he brings. Do we love him because he lost to Gunther? He was supposed to lose to Gunther, but just like a slam where Brandon said, they don't have nothing to do with even Gunther now because there's no story around anybody right now. Tournament, Seth Rollins and them, and then everybody else is on a fucking single path trajectory.
Like, and the biggest thing is we've expanded SummerSlam for 2 days, so we got to fill a PLE for 2 days
with no stories. It's fucking crazy.
And then you're running shit into the ground because you got nothing but fucking PLEs in the middle of them. It's like, what
every 5 minutes?
The fuck are you doing?
Like, honestly, like you could have kept Saturday Night's main event in the closet.
Yo, Lay's here. Oh shit, I didn't even know she's here. My bad, Lay. Lay's in the building. What up, Lay?
Yo. I can't get on camera.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Drop in.
Is that a go? Oh my God.
Let's go.
Yeah, y'all see my cousin picture.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen, I definitely see that. I ain't missing no live.
Yeah, before we get started, I just want everybody to know that this is just kayfabe. People been saying that they've been sleeping together for real. That's not true. This is just for kicks and giggles. Because no wrestling storylines have ever made people get together and start dating in real life. No.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I never heard of that happening.
Never heard
of Edge and Lita and Matt Hardy. Jesus.
I mean,
sorry, Lita. Probably half the other fucking locker room that's been back there.
I mean, a man is not in creative booking right now just because he just kind of was dating somebody's daughter on TV.
Let's not get all rated R like Xavier Woods.
Oh, damn.
There's a lot of
about that one
going on.
Pimp Zave. Yep. No, we see why I got
Pimp Lucius. You know I get my pimping on.
Lay, you get on here and look at us now. We were doing good. We were talking real shit. And now Lay got us back.
And that's why I came. Because y'all are talking about the PLEs, and I wanted to talk about Evolution specifically because I'm thinking about buying the tickets and going to Atlanta, and this feels so rushed. Like you said, there's no storylines. Yeah. They're doing it the night of the Beyonce concert that's going to be right down the street.
Oh shit, I didn't know that either. Damn.
Yeah. Tell me.
I feel Dapper Cops.
Go ahead tell me.
Yeah, like I think they're going to be at the I think they're going to be at the football, and she's going to be at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
That's going to be crazy.
Good luck with that track. Good luck with that track.
And I'm like, that man who was going with that man's daughter, were you not planning this right efficiently?
Yeah. Listen, man, it's been crazy, Lay. Like, we've been talking about this stuff. And just like we watching them, and we are talking specifically WWE right now, there's more going on. Like, even in AEW, there's more going on. You got All Out coming in, coming out soon. It's stuff going on, but it's just with WWE, it's so much to talk about.
Can we admit that Will Ospreay should have won this fucking tournament? I'm sorry. This shit is bullshit.
What are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie. No. Because the story actually fits for Hangman. It actually works. Works. His redemption arc. Tony can put that shiny toy on his favorite little boy later. Give it to Hangman. Honestly, I just want the fucking belt off of Mox. Get it off of him. Get that title off of Moxley.
That will definitely be the point of the whole storyline. I hope they do take the belt off of Mox. Lord have mercy, please do it.
Yeah.
Hell, I ain't trying to be funny. Your biggest match is going to get outshadowed by Kenny Omega versus Okada anyway.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but people are going to watch it and enjoy the match, and they're going to move on because they don't give a fuck. It's just spot for spot with AEW, and that's why I can't get invested. You want to know something, though? Lately, they've been having almost better stories than WWE because WWE don't got no fucking storylines no more. They're almost neck and neck with doing the same shit at this point. So I don't even know. I can't even complain about AEW anymore because there's no storytelling. Just like you just said, Lay. You go to Evolution. We saw Nikki Bella and Liv gave a promo, and that was probably the best thing that happened to build Evolution. Now she's injured.
That's why I'm so mad she got hurt.
Yeah.
And then I thought Bailey and Becky was gonna be an Evolution match, and they're talking about fighting win.
Yeah. They make give a fuck about that, man. I'm sorry, yo. With Becky Lynch, when she took that belt off of Lyra, wasn't that the corniest shit? They had an okay match, but they just made Lyra look like a sucker, bro. Like they really are.
She's boring.
Her.
She's boring.
I can't tell if she's trying to heel turn.
Like it helped.
She's boring.
Lyra too, because you know Lyra didn't really have she didn't really have a personality.
No.
She put some coffee to sleep, but
some coffee
kept her.
Some coffee to sleep. Oh shit! I never heard that one before. I need to put that on a t-shirt, yo.
She got a bigger pop when she put Becky in Lance Storm finisher at the end of the match than she got the entire match. Like my thing with Lyra is there's no depth of character. I don't have an investment. I don't have an investment in Lyra Valkyria.
So now you're not invested in those feathers?
No.
Hey B, I'm about to jack Lay up real quick. Watch this. Hey Lay, you know who else gonna be getting no pop?
Who? Jade
Cargill.
See, and you know what? It's about time for me to log off.
We'll be right back after these messages.
It's about time for me to log off.
You're not coming here to take that abuse.
Hey, Lay, you still there?
Yeah.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
No, but Jade gets more of a pop than Lyra though. Goodness.
Hey, yo,
Great.
I'm not lying either. What's her name came out there on SmackDown, and she ain't getting no pop, yo. Oh shit! I think my shit went out. Damn, I gotta hear Lay's reaction. I'm fucking up.
See, yeah, you know why? Because you ain't doing right. This is exactly why. See, when you talk about Jade Cargill, your stuff start messing up.
The storm really was coming.
Yeah.
Storm. Okay, right.
Oh,
okay. You didn't get no reaction though. How you feel about? How you feel like she's doing, Lay?
Well, okay. Transparency. I love Jade, but she's just so in and out. Every time I see her, she on a good vacation.
Tell me.
So it is kind of hard for her to hone in on her craft because I feel like if she practiced and is actually there, she could be as good as Lash.
Hey, I'd rather see Lash. I mean, Lash is somebody who is another good person that I'd rather see come into SmackDown, and I think she can make a very big name. Not even talk about Jordan Grace
called up before her man, but we're not going to that.
Yeah, we just talked about that. One.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see Lash get one run with the NXT Women's Championship. Yeah. I would love to see that.
Okay.
But I know that the writing is on the wall. The sooner they get Blake Monroe in the ring, the sooner she's going to be a champion. And my thing is, like, I don't think the NXT North American Women's title fits Lash. I feel like she's a main title holder type person, and like she's the only surviving person out of Metaphor besides Noam Dar.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Noam Dar be hanging on by a thread. That motherfucker, how he stayed? He
can actually go. I think it's his personality that keeps him there.
Hey, hold on, B. You talking about AEW? They got another 4-hour show? No, they need to get it. Yeah, AEW needs to go to detention or some shit.
Yo,
Why did they start having?
They're trying to get Mercedes Moné the Mexican title. They need time.
That's wild.
Mercedes Moné. Oh goodness.
Yo, Mercedes.
I'm
Mercedes
not gonna say nothing.
Mercedes and Tony Storm be they
be
making
doing
it a
lot.
hot. They're making it a little
Yeah,
hot.
they be doing a little.
Turn the air on.
Right, they getting a little ditty-ish when they get on the screen. I don't know.
I'm like, for real.
They like you ate some Cholula green, Vic.
And yo, hey, Mercedes Moné. Hey, yo, Sasha Banks. Where she get the little fatty from? Like, I don't remember that when she was in W. She eating good now.
Hey, that's because of the Beast Mortos. That's because of the Beast Mortos tearing it down.
She dating Beast. She dating Beast from X-Men. But nah, that's what's good though. I'm glad she found love. I know her little husband that was making the clothes and shit. WWE.
Yeah.
He probably quit. He's like, fuck my life. I know that nigga sore as hell right now. Like, oh man, wife went and got a real nigga.
Oh.
Nah, but shout out to Sasha, yo, because she doing her thing.
Yeah, because she want everybody built. She about to get my bill. She called me for the Jesus bill today.
Hey, Lake, did you tell Bret Hart we coming for him, yo?
I didn't get to go up there.
What up, Chuck?
Bret Hart, but I will get to see Sting hopefully in July.
Yeah. If you come down here, please let me know because I'm definitely coming to see you. Unless we having a baby, that's the only thing that's gonna stop me.
Well, I'm coming in July for the Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think that's on the 18th or the 19th. And then I want to come to Evolution.
Hopefully they'll have a story by then.
I don't know.
Hey, B, they're going to have just matches, yo. They're going to just matches and shit. But, yo, listen, guys. We might have a short night tonight, but I wanted to get on here. We definitely had to get on here and talk. I'm really glad Lay came in. Listen, I want to tell all y'all too, bro. I love this, and I know we all got shit going on. Everybody got shit we doing. But Lay, I told the guys earlier, like I'm not taking no breaks. If I miss a week, we miss a week, whatever. But I'm on, man. I want us to grow. STR, we've been killing it on TikTok. I see Slim on TikTok with the Power Rangers videos and shit. I'm like, oh, Slim bringing it back. That shit is dope.
Hey man,
God damn, I'm invested. I'm like, yeah.
I'm for real. I'm watching like what they gonna do next. Like,
yeah. The crazy thing is, man, like especially with talking with y'all, I was kind of pigeonholing myself, just being quote unquote the wrestling guy, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, man, nobody want to hear me talk about Power Rangers or anime or old '90s cartoons. And this is the funniest thing ever. I did a random post talking about how Tommy the Green Ranger would whip Steve Rogers' ass, Captain America, and that shit just blew up. So I just started doing it.
Would. I mean, let's be real.
And then I just started doing it more and more, and then like it got me going down a rabbit hole and finding like I'm 35. So I came along in that Saban era. And a lot of kids now came along in the Disney era. So it's like they have no idea what old school Power Rangers is or anything like that. But it's like, it's been pretty cool because it's forced me to go back and make sure I have my facts right. Because if you didn't get your facts right on this stuff, people will curse you out in the comments.
Oh man, King Lion, fucking asshole. That guy's a jerk. I thought I was a jerk.
What? Oh my God.
Destroy your life.
Don't say his name, bro, because I do not want to be in a TikTok beef with
Oh man, we gonna be on TikTok. Yo, we gonna be famous for real. I'm talking to you, King Lion. I'm coming for you. I love that shit. Nah, but you're right, Slim. I mean, and I like I love seeing like even with Lay be opening up. She be talking about a lot of stuff. Lay, I've been checking out your interviews. Y'all was in like the skating round. I was like, damn, I saw the skates. I was like, damn, I'm about to. I miss my home. I used to skate all the time. And Brandon, Brandon, he been making lists and R&B and
Brandon got 10 movies, 5 books already lined up.
Gotta work, man. Gotta work.
He worked for WWE because now that he's doing them R&B lists, now we ain't get the storyline.
Yep. His notebook switched colors. But listen, guys, we're gonna wrap it up tonight. We are gonna be back next week. I got a whole show already kind of set up for what we're gonna talk about. I'm getting the thumbnails pressed. Like I said, Beeline, we are back. The Beeline Entertainment LLC website is back up and running. So go check us out. We got all the links up there, all of the information. Every single show that we do is going to be on there as well. Please get at us if you need any information. Also, we have a couple other people who I've gotten my messenger that wants to come on the show. We got a wrestler who's actually doing an event. He just did an event in Atlanta recently, a whole promotion that I was introduced to by another wrestling guy that I was on his show last week. So we got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm really excited. Lay, I can't wait for you to get back in your spot because you help tame us. But I know you killing it and you working hard, and I'm proud of you guys. And I can't wait to see where we going, bro. We going still climbing the ladder, bro. Ain't going nowhere. But anybody got anything in closing?
Yeah. Well, we got some interesting things happened this past week. Angel Garza and Berto became AAA Tag Team Champions. My boy Gabe Kidd finally broke the mountaintop and beat Suji for the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. Was really good, hard-hitting match, even though he botched a Darby Allin spot. You can probably find that on TikTok too. For personal notes, glad everybody's doing their thing, man. This is a great team. Just want to say that. I can't thank y'all enough for giving me the encouragement to step out there and do it. And now that I'm doing it more, I've gained a bigger fan base now. Like I'm 5 people away from 800 followers. It's literally like a new follower every day. And it honestly, if anybody's listening, for me, the reason I do this is just because it's not to be famous. It's not for money. If that ever comes, that's a blessing. Honestly, it's so much negativity in this world. And I'm a silly person, a big kid at heart. So I like to put positivity out into the world and be like, hey, if we can have a cool debate, and I mean a cool debate, don't come at me you're like the super soldier, because you done read every single comic and I don't one debate or something like that. But I do content just for the pure love of it. If I gained 10,000 followers and was able to make money off of it, I'd be happy. But the last thing I want to say is, and I'm going to include Lay in this because I think this goes to everybody. This month is Men's Mental Health Month. So as STR family, I'm just checking in everybody, making sure, how is everybody? Is everybody okay? Everybody good? B, I know you about to have a little one. I know from my own personal stuff, that's a mind twister right there, trying to get everything ready, trying to make sure everything is lined up, talking to families, constant doctor's visits, getting up at 2:00 in the morning because somebody got a craving, all that stuff is crazy, man. I understand.
And yo, listen, and Slim, thank you so much for saying that because it is true. And even though we are wrestling, I do like the fact that we do talk different things, man. And we can always take a little time, even on our wrestling shows to talk some real shit. But yeah, man, I'm actually really doing really well, bro. I've been really just kind of transitioning. It's something about, I got 4 kids, bro. So it's this new one is he's just, it's kind of like a walk in the park. We just doing regular shit. Nobody cares.
We gotta get you that Heath Slater shirt from back in the day. I got kids.
I got kids, damn it. But it's with this one, I think a weird acknowledgement that I'm having is now that I know this is the last one, we ain't having no more, bro. We said that last time too. But it's I'm starting to open up my mind to damn, after this kid, my 2 are going to college. I got one that's 6 years old. We homeschooling and she's doing this. And now we got another baby. I'm wait a minute, I'm free after this. Once 18 and I'm 55 or whatever, I got time to think about what the fuck I'm gonna do. And that's why I've been really deep in what I want to do with my business and different things like that. I just started a new job, but it's work from home. So it's just been going pretty good. I can't complain, bro. I'm very happy. And I'm happy for you guys. I'm really happy for you guys. I'm really grateful for you guys, man. You guys are some of my best friends that I've met, doing this for 2 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? So I feel good. But how are you guys doing? That's a B. How you doing, bro? How's everything going with you in life, man?
Tired as hell.
Yo, gotta work. You working, boy.
I mean, I got a podcast because if you don't podcast, you miss some shit. And you just God damn, did I miss something? The whole I missed a whole day of shit. I gotta talk about it. The thing is just slowing yourself down and also enjoying life at some point. You gotta slow it down. You gotta enjoy it at some point. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'm podcasting. What the fuck can I do? I'm here.
You're killing it. Yeah, you're killing it. You talk about everything. Lay, how you been? How's everything been? You doing good?
For men's mental health month, I brought a new wig, and I've been ruining niggas' mental health since June 1st.
Okay, so Lay says she bought a new wig, and she's been
I thought I heard that.
doing stuff with men's mental health. We having a little trouble hearing you, but I heard the wig part, so hopefully ain't no freaky shit. You the first lady on here, so
I've been ruining Negroes' mental health all month. I've been getting blocked.
Good job.
I've been getting told off. I just been a whole heel out here all month.
Hey,
And they're gonna get all the way to the 31st.
Hey, apparently you can't take Lay on a date and think you know more than wrestling than her and not have the facts.
Hey, leave you there.
Hey, now that's ruined my mental health.
There you go.
Like that's what this guy really was like, well, I know more about wrestling than you, and hadn't watched wrestling since I don't know when.
Diabolical.
Like, sir, now that ruined my mental health, and because of that, now everybody else got to pay. So if you take me out this month, you already know what time I'm on.
That's right.
Damn,
Rick. Know it.
Slip on the blue pill and take her on Space Mountain, calm her down, dog.
Woo! Holly Berry ain't been there, but I guess. Rick
was a wild boy back in the day.
Yeah, Rick is crazy, yo.
Right.
Rick said anybody on Space Mountain shit. We was on Space Mountain, we didn't even know. We was like, oh shit.
Hey, like when him and Jay Lethal was doing that promo and was like I could kiss anybody, even the fat woman right there in the front row. Like
one of the greatest promos of all time, for real. That promo right there.
Yes.
Them both out wooing each other. That shit was great.
And Ric Flair being hype as hell in his draws on Monday Night Nitro is still one of the greatest promos ever.
When elbow drops on the coat and all this shit or whatever. That shit was greatness, bro.
When that Coke was good.
That was greatness. Yo, we need to do an episode. That's a good ass episode. We need to do an episode of some of our favorite all time, like, things from wrestling, like all around. We all
always the dub for me. Steiner Matt is the dub. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That is the dub of all dubs. I don't give a shit.
Listen, bro. Guys, listen, yo. It's been an amazing night. I'm super happy to be back. I feel really good to keep going. We're gonna be going all the way through the rest of the year, man. Whoever's here, somebody's gonna be here. No matter who's busy, somebody's gonna be here. STR crew. We're gonna talk that wrestling. And in closing, I love you guys. Please make sure you hit up YouTube, make sure you hit up the website, you catch all of our content, and follow everybody. Everybody's information is all in every video that we do. Please support, see what else we do, man. We like do something else you guys like. We talk a lot of shit, but we also have a lot of fun. But we're gonna tell you guys to stay true, stay positive, pay attention, and take your ass to work, wash your booty, and take care of your mental health, because it's important to stay positive out here for real. But guys, have a great night, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure you head on over to the Beeline Entertainment LLC YouTube channel, where we have so much more for you. We have the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, as well as Straight Through the Ropes Wrestletalk on Wednesdays, and of course, the Beeline Entertainment Show on Thursday night. Join us and make sure that you hit that like, hit that share, and of course, subscribe with that bell button for the notifications so you can make sure you're getting all the great content from the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Let's go!